combatants. So right now, you're being aggressive, right? So you're violating my Third Amendment right because I'm quartering with an enemy combatant.
It is what it is. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe, but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. What if what you've always believed in was not considered treason? Business will be booming, writing news with no meaning. Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels and demons.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right, guys, today we are going to be taking a look at some of the things these frauditors say that is just completely misguided, that is wrong, and there's some of the things, some of their the quotes that they say that are just completely false. And today we're going to be starting with the thing they always say. And I'm going to show you, Auditor actually sent me a message, and I'm going to read it to you right now. Now, this comes to us from Dragonfire New South. Now, this is the guy that came on panel the other night, and he didn't agree with a lot of what we were saying. And anyway, he wrote this on yesterday's video. You people are idiots because you can is more than enough reason to do it. If you don't exercise your rights, you lose them. And listening to your group talk is exactly what it sounds like, what you want to take away the people's rights. Then you idiots might be happy. Okay. So, we're going to be exploring the belief that if you do not exercise your rights, you lose them. All right, so let's go ahead and start with that. Now, that saying goes for a lot of things. It's true for a lot of things. If you don't maintain your garden, you don't practice keeping your garden up, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of stuff in your garden. If you don't use your muscles, yeah, your muscles are going to begin to atrophy, and you're going to lose muscle mass. There are a lot of things that apply to this. Your constitutional rights are not one of them. There are different ways you can lose them. Not lose them per se, but have them not applicable in certain situations. Say if you are a convicted criminal, there are certain things, there are certain rights you do lose. But that's your choice. It's not because you didn't use them or whatnot. Take, for example, the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Now, I know a lot of people that do not have guns. Yet, just because they don't have a gun doesn't mean that they automatically lose their rights to bear arms. They can still bear arms. There are a lot of people that don't use horrible language and, just all that. They're not going to lose their free speech simply because they decide not to use that type of language or say certain things. They're not going to lose that. Your right to vote. You can vote. You can not vote for a while, and you can still vote. Now, with the voting thing, a lot of people are saying that, oh, you can lose your right to vote if you don't use it. No. See, what they mean by that is simply that if you don't vote for a while in your state or whatever, some places have this thing to where, well, you have to re-register. That's all it is. All you have to do is re-register. You didn't lose your right to vote. You just have to re-register. And yeah, maybe it's a pain in the ass. Maybe it's something you don't want to do. But you can vote. You just have to go through the motions. And the motions are in there for a reason. It's their preemptive actions to ensure that no one's misusing the voting process. So it's understandable why they would want you that sort of thing. But you never lose the rights just because you didn't use them. You might have to go through another, like I said, you have to go through another process, but that's about it. So these auditors who are saying, going around, oh, if I don't use my rights to film, I'm all of a sudden going to lose them. Here's the beauty thing about our Constitution. It takes a congressional committee to change it. And it's always been like this. And so, in order for them to change and take away your certain rights, they have first to get a congressional hearing convention. I'm sorry, a congressional convention together, and then they all have to agree on the wording and what to get rid of, what not to get rid of. And those are far and few in between. So it'll be really hard for us to lose any rights that the Constitution already awards us. And just because they're forgotten, let's say for shits and giggles, we all have laws. There are laws on the books. There are laws that, at least here in California, Sacramento, there's a law on the books that says you can get fined if your police spits on the road, right? Long defunct law, doesn't really apply. You can still get a ticket for it if that were to happen because it's a law that is still on the books. Our legal system might forget about something, but then when it comes into play, all of the legal precedent, all the legal crap that went before it, the laws, they still uphold those. With certain laws like the one in the what I just told you about, maybe they might think, oh, this is kind of stupid. They might, not do it. I mean, in certain states, it's illegal to cheat on your spouse. You can actually go to prison or have a fine or something if you cheat on your spouse. That's just one of those things. Just because it's not enforced, just because people don't forget about it, just because the law doesn't use it, doesn't mean it's not there for them to use if they chose to. So this notion that you're going to lose your rights if you don't use them is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And they're using it as a means to justify what they're doing. Well, they don't really need any justification. It says they can, so they can. They just want to make it seem like, oh, hold on, no, guys, we don't do it. This is self-justification because I see that this is probably a stupid thing to do, but I'm going to lose them if I don't use them. Bunch of bullcrap. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys again on another video. All right, guys. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?